29% of all hate crime offenders are between 18 and 24 years old, which are the typical ages of college students. Hate crimes on college campuses are a major problem in communities, and the idea of a post-racial society is increasingly becoming more of a myth. In addition to racism, hate crimes also consist of religion, gender, physical and mental disability, or sexual orientation biases. Roger Worthington, the Chief Diversity Officer at the University of Missouri Columbia, expresses to the Arizona Daily Star how sometimes people think of college campuses as these isolated and protected environments, when in fact they are a microcosm of our broader society. Although this problem is becoming more noticeable at colleges and universities, it is difficult to assess it. Data suggests that 12% of hate crimes occur on college campuses. However, experts say that many instances are never even reported. Brian Levin, director of the Center for the Study of Hate and Extremism at California State University San Bernardino, explains how, at least anecdotally, there seems to have been increases of hate crimes on campuses within recent years. But since reporting is so bad, it is difficult to determine exact statistics. Hate crimes are happening right here at Penn State. On November 8, 2013, at around 3:45 a.m., two white males were captured on camera committing a disturbing and horrific hate crime. Police later reported that about a dozen cars outside of the traditionally Jewish fraternity, Beta Sigma Beta, were spray painted with anti-Semitic slogans, swastikas, sexual pictures, and sexual phrases. A nearby garage and dumpster were also painted. Jeff Licht, the president of the Beta Alumni Association, expressed this as stated in Onward State. Beta Sigma Beta recently celebrated our 100th uninterrupted year at Penn State University. We were born as a direct result of discrimination, as Jews were not allowed to join fraternities. Our undergraduates and alumni are disgusted by the recent hate crimes committed against our property and our brothers' cause. There should be no place for anti-Semitism in our country, let alone potentially matriculating within our prestigious university or living in our beloved Happy Valley. The police department, the Penn State IFC, and the Beta Sigma Beta Alumni Association pulled together $5,000 for information that would lead to finding the culprits. Eventually, after a month of investigation, Eric Hyland and Hayden Groom, both sophomores and members of Acacia, were charged with ethnic intimidation, criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct in addition to expulsion from their fraternity. The Penn State IFC released a statement via Vice President for Communications Jordan Rowland, stating, "We condemn these hateful acts in the strongest possible terms. As members of one of the top-ranked universities in the world, we pride ourselves on the diversity of our student body and embrace the benefits we obtain because of it." Penn State's policy AD29 states, "The university is committed to creating an educational environment which is free from intolerance directed towards individuals or groups and strives to create and maintain an environment that fosters respect for others." Additionally, in policy AD42, Penn State declares, "The Pennsylvania State University prohibits discrimination and harassment against any person because of age, ancestry, color, disability or handicap, national origin, race, religious creed, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity, or veteran status. Discrimination or harassment against faculty, staff, or students will not be tolerated at the Pennsylvania State University." Obviously, there are strict laws against hate crimes at Penn State, and the university does not take them lightly. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, police believe that students, staff, faculty, and administrators often do not report possible hate crimes and serious bias incidents to the police. There are many reasons why there is a lack of reporting of such acts. The victims can suffer from embarrassment and humiliation. The administrators may not want to give their university a negative reputation, or even some could feel like the crime is not serious enough. However, if police are not informed promptly of a possible hate crime, they cannot conduct an immediate investigation. As a result, physical evidence, such as graffiti or recorded telephone messages, may be lost, and witnesses may not be identified and interviewed. The non-reporting of such incidents is particularly serious because many perpetrators of hate crimes repeat and escalate their behavior until authorities confront them. Consequently, police are deprived of information that may enable them to halt this pattern of escalation before a more serious crime is committed. It is time to take a stance against hate crimes. It is time to speak up. If you witness a hate crime or if you are a victim, do not be afraid to report the incident. Police need our cooperation to reduce hate crimes and maybe even obliterate them altogether here at Penn State. It is easy to report hate crimes. If you or other persons are in immediate danger, please do not hesitate to contact 911. If not, go to reporthate.equity.psu.edu to report the incident by filling out a form. This report will then be sent to staff in the Office of the Vice Provost for Educational Equity, the Campus Environment Team, and the MRC Counselor Diversity Advocate for Students. Once the incident has been reported to the website, the MRC Counselor Diversity Advocate for Students will coordinate services for the targeted individual. They will additionally contact the targeted individual within 24 hours during the week. The victim may feel uncomfortable about cooperating with an investigation due to fear of retaliation by the perpetrators. Reassure them that any retaliatory behavior by the perpetrator may constitute an independent violation of university police and should be reported. It is high time that we, as students, faculty, and administrators, fight against hate crimes that are physically and psychologically crippling. Do not become a bystander. Do not become another unreported statistic. Speak up. There are laws that protect you.